Hello everybody, Dr. Darok here, and welcome back to yet another episode of Let's Play Blightfall. Now on today's episode, we're going to do some interesting Thaumcraft things. Hopefully I'm going to complete a few quests that I need and unlock some further access to the Botania mod. So, without further ado, well actually, let me ado first further. Sorry about the tongue twister there, guys. If you're trying to follow along, you're not very good at the Englishes, then, might have confused you. But, before we proceed, I would actually like to create something, which will hopefully, make my, goggles of revealing a little bit more useful. So, as you can see, the Goggles of Revealing have a durability of about 350 here. And basically, they also don't add, like, basically any armor. They add half an armor point. So I was trying to find a way that I could use these Goggles of Revealing more effectively. And it turns out that if I make some Mana Steel, Terra Steel, or Elementium from Botania, alright, then I can actually, make this happen a little bit more effectively. So, hopefully I've got enough in here to make 5 ingots worth of Mana Steel. And, oh, it also unlocked info in my books, too. So now I should be able to make a Mana Steel helmet and combine it with my Goggles of Revealing, and hopefully the durability will be longer, but also the protection factor will be better. So let's go ahead and make a Mana Steel helmet right here, just like this. Alright, and let's take this Mana Steel helmet, these Goggles of Revealing, and there we go. Have a Mana Steel helmet of Revealing. Now, oh, cool. I like the visor. I feel like I'm Geordi LaForge from Star Trek Next Generation. I'm probably the only person who gets that reference. I hope someone out there gets the reference. But actually, as you may have noticed, it has halved durability from what it had before. Whoops! So I guess I could have maybe picked a better way to do this, but that's okay, because the thing about Mana Steel is that as long as you've got some mana from Botania in your inventory, I do believe it doesn't take durability damage, right? If I'm correct, I might not be correct though. I might be totally wrong about that. So, yeah, we'll come back to that a little bit later and find out more. But, basically, I just wanted to make sure that my Goggles of Revealing added more protection, which they do now. They add actually a whole point of protection instead of half a point of protection. So, is that right? Yes. They had a whole point of protection instead of half a point of protection. So, that's good, although I wish it would have been better, but you live and you learn, right? The first thing that we want to do today is I need to create a straw golem to finish up this quest that we were working on last time, right here. The straw golem is the only thing I'm missing. Now, in order to make the straw golem, I need 4 of each of these essentias: Spiritus, Humanus, and Modus. And I took some time in between episodes, actually. In fact, I even took a little break from collecting soul sand for the Spiritus and went mining. And I found some mithril, some nether mithril, algerite. I found all these cool nether ores in the process. In between episodes. So hopefully you'll think that that is cool, but if you don't, then that's okay, because I think it's cool, and that's all that matters, right? The other thing I have here, this Greatwood log, I also did the research. If we go over to Golemancy, I did the research for straw golems. I think I did that on camera. I also purchased the research for wooden golems, which wasn't very expensive, just a few points. So here's 4 Humanus, 4 Modus, and 4 Spiritus. And as you will see, it's the same amount for the Greatwood log, which means that with these 3 files of Essentia, I should be able to create both my straw golem for the quest and a wooden golem, which is not really that much better, but it'll prevent me from wasting the... Ouch. It'll prevent me from wasting the stuff. Okay? So, long story short. So let's go ahead and... Why don't I get rid of this so I don't accidentally walk up onto that? Okay, there we go. So... without further ado, we're going to go ahead and pitch this stuff, and this stuff in there. We're going to do a hay bale and a Greatwood log. Alright, so now I have a wooden golem and a straw golem, and if I go into my quest book here, I can submit the straw golem as part of this quest. There we go. So I have one out of these quests completed now, and that should help me significantly. So I'm wondering what I need in order to make these items, because if I can make all those items, then that'll be the last one I need. You understand? Out of all these quests. Although I do believe that the quests won't disappear or anything, so I can come back to them later if I want the rewards or the reputation. Also, this Mana Steel works a lot better with the Mithril, and basically, I'm pretty sure that Mana Steel is meant to be similar to Mithril, especially because if you look at the name of the Mithril ore block, it's called a Mana-infused block. So I'm thinking that they're based on similar things, but maybe not. I'm also gonna, before we move on, I'm gonna take and scan this golem, which I should have done with the other thing too, but that's okay. I'm gonna scan this golem just for some free research points, because who doesn't like free research points? You gotta be crazy if you don't like free research points. And maybe this brewing stand too. I wonder if this potion shelf has anything? Yes, it does. Okay, and those things are already scanned. These things are already scanned. Okay, well, I just wanted to do that real quick before we started on anything else. And I do suppose that the next thing we're gonna do is maybe what was the other quest I said? Okay, I'm gonna take a look at these things. So we're gonna find out the this PRC LX100 logic expansion card. I think that is really easy to make, just like redstone and iron or something, but I might be wrong. Logic, that's the PRC LX100. And yeah, I mean, I'm gonna need some plastic to make that happen, actually. So that complicates things just a little bit. So in order to get the plastic, I'm gonna have to go over to the swamp and mine for bitumen. Okay. And also, it's about time I ate another pot roast here. This is a very high, very high saturation food here. Even at 76% of its original value, it still gives almost 6 shanks of saturation alone, way more than it does for hunger. So that's pretty cool, and it keeps me fed for a long time. And I really like it. So hope you guys think that that's a cool tip. This pot roast is made just like this, with raw beef, a potato, and carrot, and stock. And if you haven't found out where to get the potatoes or the carrots yet, you can watch previous episodes. But I can also just tell you that the potatoes are here, up in this mountainy part, basically. And the carrots are over here in this village. So yeah, if you haven't found those yet and you haven't been keeping up, well, what's wrong with you? You need to go back and rewatch every single episode and catch up before you watch this one, because you'll have no idea what's going on. Actually, that's probably not true. If you're playing Blightfall, then you'll have at least some idea of what's going on. But yeah, so basic card, wireless booster, portable scanner. Those are the other things I might want. So let's take a look at these recipes and see if they're worth see if it's worth doing this. Oh, this calculation processor, I need to make an inscriber first, and that seems like it's going to be a pain in the butt. I don't think I want to do that. So why don't we consider an alternative route? One thing that I could do is deliver slime in a bucket as a distraction, or I could create this traveling trunk from Thaumcraft, or the wand-focused portable hole from Thaumcraft. I could also, I can make the diamond saw. I'm not sure about the screw gun here. Let's take a look. Let's look it up and see. Screw gun. Okay, and that is actually very easy to make. That's very simple. Bibliocraft. Really? That's interesting. Orange stained clay, huh? Okay, I think I've got orange stained clay in like Biodome Delta if I want. So that could be easy, but the unfortunate part is that in order to make this crowbar, I'm gonna need to go out to the snowy areas, right? Find some manganese so that I can smelt steel, okay? And I mean, there's an alternative way to make steel if I really wanted to, but I don't really want to. Oh, hello, Mr. Golem. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Can I pick you back up with my wand or something? Can I, nope. Oh, okay. If anyone wants to remind me in the comments section how to pick up a golem that I've already placed, then actually, wouldn't it be maybe like the golem answers bell? Is this? Let's see. Da 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 da. Reading. I'm reading. Let's see. Da 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 da. Let's see. Shift right clicking. Can I shift? Did I try shift right click with my wand? Okay. What if I take the focus off? Shift F to take off the focus. And then shift right click with the wand? Nope. Okay, well, I'm done trying to figure that out. Obviously, I don't necessarily have time to mess around with that all day. So if anyone wants to let me know how I can pick my wooden golem back up and put him in my inventory, that'd be nice of you. I meant to put him in the chest, but I accidentally clicked on the chest while he was equipped in my hand, and whoopsie daisies. Okay, it happens sometimes. Anyways, aside from all that, I want to grab my mining and resource collection book here, and that way, let's see here, I want to take down my thing here. Now, as you guys may remember, if you've been watching this series for a while, I was using this clipboard here to keep track of, like, tasks and things, but if we take a look at this clipboard, I have actually accomplished basically every single task in the clipboard except for begin using machines. I did this too, but that was a live stream thing. So, okay, so basically I've got nothing in this clipboard. Let's see, find stuff. Okay, so that's the next thing I'm going to add, and what I want to do is go look at the material locations for some things. One is bitumen, okay, and the other is manganese. So I know that manganese is in the icy areas, and I know that bitumen is under the swamp, but I wasn't sure what heights. Bitumen, between heights 13 and 128. Okay. Well, then, interestingly enough, I should be able to find that basically anywhere under the swamp. Even, I might even be able to find it, like, technically in the air, although it doesn't spawn in the air, it only spawns in, like, stone things. And then the other thing I want to find is manganese. So, not magnesium, but manganese. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so manganese is between heights 35 and 50 in cold areas. Okay, so I'm going to put that in my clipboard just in case I forget. Manganese, 35 to 50. Okay, and bitumen, basically 13 plus, let's call it. Okay, so I'm going to have to find those two things in order to complete this quest task here, and then maybe we're going to go hunting for a couple of botania flowers. And fortunately for you, the botania flowers to find the botania flowers does not require actually, looking for actually like completing this quest. So once you watch me find the botania flowers, all you've got to do is go to the same places I go, and you will find them as well. Now, I've found a number of them throughout the series so far already. I've found the black flowers, I've found magenta, gray, pink, brown, blue, green, and yellow. Okay, so I've found quite a few botania flowers already. However, I should be... Can I eat these? Are these terrible yet? No. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and grab some of these and bring them with me just in case. There we go. 10 should do the trick. That should definitely use up all of their potential capacity. And I also want to bring something else with me for food. I'm not sure what, though, so let's take a look at the list here. I don't really want any of this stuff. A lot of this stuff, it looks droll and drab and boring, and I've eaten some of it numerous times in recent history. So, yeah, like especially everything on this first page, because, sort by hunger restored. So why don't I do that, and I can make a couple of these sunflower wheat rolls. Yeah, okay, cool. How about I just shift-click craft all of those, and then click again to craft? Okay, sort alphabetically. Sort by saturation. Cooked calamari has a high saturation? Really? Okay, I suppose it must. Sunflower wheat rolls, for some reason, they're not disappearing from the list. Okay, there we go. That's more like it. cooked pork chops. I've only eaten once in the last 200 hunger, so why don't I put about 5 of those into here? Is that did the trick? Okay, good. And also, what else? I want to grab toast. Really? I should maybe put some toast in there because I don't have any of that. I haven't eaten it recently either. Some chicken. Okay. Aha! Beautiful. I love it. Okay. So that is just great. I love this cooking oven, actually, now that I've figured out how to use this Cooking for Blockheads mod a little bit better than I did before. I really love the cooking oven and everything about how this food system works. Even though earlier it was really kicking my butt. I don't know. There's probably some new people here who haven't watched the entire series. But yeah, there was definitely some stuff throughout the series that really had me knackered, for lack of a better term. For lack of a more American term. Hello, lunchbox? What happened? Where did all the foods go from my lunchbox? What? Are you crapping me right now? Hello? What was that? Did everyone else see that? I just lost a whole bunch of food that disappeared into Nowheresville. So did anyone else catch that? 'Cause that was really annoying, to me. And right now, I just made all that food. Come on, you gotta be kidding me. Glad I didn't put my sunflower things in there, 'cause that would have been a big old pain in the butt. Wow. Okay. Spice of life glitch I found, apparently, is that sometimes your food likes to disappear. So why don't I'm low on chicken. Why don't I cook some more of these pork chops, though, just because, might as well. I've got some raw beef I can cook, too, so why don't I cook that? And maybe I'll bring, a berry medley or 2 with me. Nah, I don't want that. Cooked potatoes. I've eaten those recently. Well, guys, that was an unexpected little snag. I didn't expect that to happen. But yeah, I guess it does sometimes just happen that way, doesn't it? So put some steaks in here, and let's call that good enough for now. See, this is really annoying because I feel like those foods had to have disappeared into like an inventory somewhere or something. Like, they had to have gone somewhere. They didn't just disappear, did they? Ugh. That hurts. That really hurts. Not like they were the best foods or anything, but man, it still hurts. It's just annoying. I can't believe it. I'm just gonna eat these mallow berries for the free saturation, because fortunately, strangely enough, you can actually eat these even when you're full, and they just give you saturation. And I don't want them in my inventory, so there we go. That has been completed. So I'm going to run over to the Swamp Delta. We're going to try and find some bitumen here. We're going to bring Chippy along. Chippy and the Blackjack, named by Oliver Imms for Chippy, and named by Rosalind Dre for the Blackjack. Also, I've got 2 little piggies up there, one named by Mark125 and one named by Queen Gaming MC. And yeah, so hopefully you guys are excited for the next time I get to do a shout-out competition, because I always have a fun time making those happen. But, you know, I don't always get to do them very often, because sometimes, I said it so that, I said in the description of the last, announcement video, for one, can I put some torches in here? I was kind of, trying to spawn spiders in the last episode, so I left this dark. But, yeah, anyways, I said, in order to, get the next one to happen, the video where I announced the Blackjack, we were going to have to, we were going to have to hit 60 likes on that video. That way, you know, it gives me some time to do the next one, and also a set period, a set time a set goal to reach, so that I can do it. Right? Come on, die, get out of here. I don't want you. No one loves you, bats. No one loves you, bats. Okay, strange. So I figured I would find bitumen very quickly. It's, not like it's uncommon or anything. So I'm not sure why I'm having a hard time finding it. I figured it would be I figured there would be some exposed bitumen in the walls here, and I wouldn't really have to. Am I still under the swamp? I mean, not for much longer, actually, am I? So why don't I, instead of going this direction, because I feel like maybe I'm not in the swamp area or something, for some reason. So why don't I go back? I want this copper too. actually, now that I mention it. No, come back. I need that. Oh, Lord. Okay, so, yeah. As I was saying, basically that video is at the time that I'm recording this, that video is at about 30 likes, and a couple hundred views. So hopefully about a week or so from now, we'll get to start the next one. That would be pretty fun, I think. So yeah, hopefully you guys, enjoy that idea, and we're gonna get to do another one of those very soon. How's that sound to you? If you have any ideas, in fact, for the next shout out competition, all you've got to do is leave them in the comment section down below, because I'm still not sure what we're gonna end up naming with the next one. Okay, so here is Oriclase, which means I'm definitely underneath of the swamp right now. No question about it. Andesite, get rid of that. Andesite, salt, whatever. I don't want salt ore. I want bitumen. I am looking for bitumen. I am looking for bitumen. I am looking for bitumen. Let's find it, please, before I have to pause the video and say I'll be back. Well, it doesn't appear that's going to happen quite the way that I hoped. Oh well, so I guess if I don't get it before I finish telling you this, then I'm gonna pause the video and I'm just gonna keep mining around in the swamp, in a very annoying way, because this is really annoying. I don't really I'm kind of tired of doing mining things lately. I mean, I love mining. It's Minecraft after all. That's the name of the game, literally. But, you know, ferrous. I like ferrous. Let's mine this ferrous. Anyways, yeah, I'm a little bit tired of mining around for things that I can't find. Okay, because I mean, mining is cool and all, but it doesn't make for a very exciting video or a very engaging video either. I mean, sometimes it can give me a chance to talk to you guys about more private things or whatever, or behind the scenes stuff about videos or whatever, but I usually turn that into a behind the scenes video and release it on the same day as a full video that does more exciting things, you know? So yeah, basically, since I was trying to buy time there, but it didn't work, so I guess I'm gonna pause the video and I will be back after I've found the bitumen that I am looking for. Cool! I just got another modifier slot on Chippy here, which means that we're going to be putting more redstone on Chippy and making Chippy even more epically fast. Also, let me put some light down so you guys can see. I also happened to find bitumen, and I was digging around trying to find some more. See, I dug all the way down this way, and I found a little, cavern, and down here was bitumen, and up here was some bitumen also. So I found what I was looking for, but unfortunately, I want more. However, I decided to start recording again because Chippy got a level up, and I wanted you guys to see it in the chat before it disappeared or whatever. So yeah, I guess now is a pretty good time for us to just proceed with the video, go back to doing the other thing that was also our goal, which is finding another stuff. Manganese, right, that is correct. Between 35 and 50, is that right? Yes, okay, it is, indeed. Whoops, give me that back. No, I need that. Darn it. Okay, so we're gonna head right back up to the tippy top of everything. Is this bitumen? No, that's coal. You know, I found out the bitumen looks a lot like coal, so I was questioning myself whether I walked past a whole ton of it while I was was just totally clueless or whatever, or if I was right on in what I had done previously. Because if I walked past a whole ton of it or something and just totally ignored the fact that there was bitumen there, I would have felt like a real dum-dum. So yeah, I guess now that we're back up here and it's time to proceed. Hi, baby cows, how you doing? You baby cowing? Baby cowing? Baby cowing? Yeah, baby cowing. Okay, so I want to give a little shout out to Queen Gaming MC and Mark125 for naming Pigzilla Firepork, that's Mark's, and Waddles, which was Queen Gaming's. So yeah, now Queen Gaming also has a YouTube channel of her own where she plays Minecraft. She's still pretty new at it, but I think her videos are alright, so you guys could definitely go check her out if you wanted to. And if you want a similar treatment in the future, make sure you enter the next shoutout competition, and I'll be sure to tell other people that your stuff is awesome and that they should go check you out. Now, Queen Gaming MC, actually, she's been subscribed to my channel for a very long time. So it's not just me, like, blowing smoke or anything. Like, literally, I think that she works really hard on her videos, and so I'm not just, like, making all that up or anything. Let's see, I'm going to take this Oraclace, and we're going to put it in here. That way, sometime in the near future, right, we can do this black market quest, right? Because I think I did the one already. Hang on, let me, slight aside, hang on. Oh, before I do that, I want to eat this last pot roast real quick, and as you can see, yeah, quite a lot of that down there, saturation and such. So before, let's see, where is the little aside that I wanted to go on? I can't remember right now. Ooh, the Black Marketeer. That's right. Sid Slick Satterley. Okay, so basically, I haven't even done the first Oraclace block, and that'll give me 5 seed bags. I've also got this one for Promethium, and that's 10 blocks, but there's 3 machine bags there, and cow spawns, and this is actually, like, whenever I spawn these, they'll literally be called spawn cows. So I guess I kind of want to do that quest just so that I have got spawn cows, and I'll call them the second generation of Spawn the Cow, which, I don't know, maybe you haven't watched the videos all the way through and you don't remember Spawn the Cow, but Spawn the Cow was everybody's favorite. This adamantine block also gives a machine block, so yeah, anyways, that's why I put the Oraclace in there. Sorry for the little, like, distraction, I guess. Is it getting dark? It is. Okay, so why don't I just, like, hang out here for a minute and maybe grab these Oraclace blocks whenever they're done, which is now. So let's go ahead and make them into blocks. And I do believe I've got enough in here for 6 more blocks, something like that, or so. Because, yeah, it should be 27 times 2, 54. 27 is 3 times 9. So, yes, in case you didn't quite catch the maths on that, I definitely have enough. Sorry, just confirming to myself. That's why I left one in here, actually. I mean, I already did the maths. I was just remembering my maths. So with 6 Oraclace blocks here, I think I might have enough. Do I have enough Oraclace blocks? Because I also found some Oraclace in a previous video, turned it into blocks, and now I've got 10. Okay, so I actually don't have enough to do the quest yet. I can do the first quest, because, lucky me, I didn't realize that I didn't do this one yet. So there we go. I've got 5 seed bags. Let's go ahead and pop these guys open here and see if we find anything cool. Why don't we? Almond sapling. Apple sapling. I like that. That's cool. Date sapling. Date sapling. And scallion seed. Okay. Well, the scallion seed is kind of lame. The date sapling I already had. Almond sapling I already had. The apple sapling, though, that's brand new, and I really want to use that. The scallion seed, goodbye. I don't need that. Got more than enough scallions as it is. So why don't I actually harvest some of those scallions, bring them over here, and pop them in here. As you can see, I've got a whole bunch. See, I only harvest my crops, like, very occasionally, actually, because ever since I made the cooking for Blockhead stuff, I haven't had much problem with food or anything. So, you know, hey, whatever. As long as it's working, it's working. So, let's see, I've also got, I don't have nearly enough Promethium to do anything special with. Do I have anything cool in here? Adamantine. I've got enough adamantine for a block. Okay, so it is dark. I'm gonna hit the sack. I just wanted to wait just a minute until it was dark enough for me to, like, go to sleep or whatever. And oh yeah, that reminds me. I also in a previous episode, I was using the blackjack, and it leveled up, and now has another modifier slot on it. So we are going to grab some. I know I've got some somewhere. What is it called? Enolashite. Enolashite. So we're gonna grab some of that stuff, and we're also gonna use some redwood and repair Chippy here. But first first the blackjack here. Okay, so restore the blackjack back to full functionality. Okay, and then come in here and grab bloodwood, and we will restore Chippy as well. So let's do this. Ta-da! And then let's do 1 more, 2 more, 3 more. Okay, there we go. So Chippy is now fully restored and ready for modifiers as well. You know what? That reminds me, I need some more arrows. So I'll do that too while I'm here. So let's take Chippy here. We're going to need another 5 blocks of redstone and 5 redstone dust. Now, I don't know. Actually, I mean, I could feasibly put, like, fortune on Chippy, maybe, but I'm thinking we just need more mining speed, because that is the awesome. And as you can see, the mining speed on Chippy right now is 8 even, and if I do this, then it should go up to like 10, I think, or something, or 12, 11, maybe 11 and a half. 11.2? Okay, whatever. So, Chippy is now significantly faster. Now, the blackjack, I can only see one thing that I want to put on the blackjack, and that is some more quartz. And fortunately, each Certus quartz counts as 24 quartz, so I only need 3 there. And as you can see, the attack is going up from 4.5 hearts to like 5.5 hearts. Okay, so now the blackjack is even more powerful, and that is just amazing to me. Now I've got a modifier slot, spare modifier slot on this pickaxe here, but I don't really want to repair it yet, because how much of this selenogel stuff do I have? Only a little bit, and I don't want to have to. I don't want to have to like repair it very often to add a new modifier, you know, because if I do that, then we might have problems in the future where I run out of selenogel and all of a sudden I've got to make a new pickaxe instead of upgrade the one that I have. Okay, so all that stuff out of the way. Oh wait, you know what? I might want to grab this thing. There we go. I made this in between episodes. I meant to give it a name. I actually meant to call it Hole Digger Prime, but I messed up a little bit and just called it Bloodwood Excavator. So, yeah, whoopsie daisies. That happens sometimes, though. So, yeah, here we go. We are going to do some mining stuffs, and hopefully we're going to find... What is it that I'm looking for? Hey, blue schist. Wait, I have that. I already did that in the quest. Okay, whatever. No biggie. I'm not worried about you, blue schist. Okay, so there, I've dug out a little bit of... There's some gray whack here, which I also already did the quest for. I'm gonna need to eat something else soon, so what about some steaks? I'm gonna put some steaks on my thing here. I need to get down between levels 35 and 50, so we're just gonna do that real quick. Okay, and this is my preferred method of making a big old tunnel, just like this. Put my torches in a more sensible location than the one that they're in. I don't need these poppies either. I don't want those. You know what? Darned inventory space. It's such valuable real estate, the inventory space is. I probably should have filled up some of my inventory and stuff before I probably should have, like, put some of this stuff in a chest before I came over here, but whatever. I'm not really that worried about it. Blue schist, cobblestone, blue schist, cobblestone. Okay, so we're gonna just dig down some, and hopefully I won't make another mistake that requires me to... Hello there, open cave. What's this? Oh, this is the save spot from the tree up there. I see. I was wondering why there's, like, no taint here. Why is this untainted? I am confused! Don't confuse me! Ah! Okay, so, we're gonna just close this off to all future mining efforts here, as you can see. And, yeah, let's just proceed a little bit more. Just continue. Just continue. Come on now. Okay. Sure, dirt, get in the way. I should be placing torches. I don't know, maybe this is a terrible, terrible viewing experience for you guys. And if it is, then there's a good chance that this has not made it to the final video. But it probably will, so, because I'm usually pretty good at making things into a decent viewing experience, I think. That's just my opinion, though. So, yeah, here's mining things. The power of mining. Okay, so I should be at the level where I can find manganese, and so we should be able to make some... Is that iron there? No, thing shooter. I don't want to throw you away. Nope, that's manganese. Okay, so there's some more manganese. Let's there. Oh, okay. See, now if there was light, I definitely could have told that was manganese. I wouldn't have been like, is that iron? Oh my gosh. Hey, ferrous. I like this stuff too. So why don't I get rid of some of this blue schist here? Blue schist, and we will just keep digging. There's more manganese. Okay, that should be more than enough to make enough steel for what my purposes are. But why stop there? Hey, silver. I like silver too. I can always use a little bit of silver. So why don't I mine that? Now, as you might know, if you've been following the series, it's actually pretty rare to find ores like that are, the like various tech ores, like silver, for example. Pretty rare. Other things that are pretty rare include like copper, aluminum, tin, platinum, copper, like I said. Pretty rare. So good thing I found some of that, although I really don't need it right now. But you can never have too much of a rare thing. Let me make sure that I don't go accidentally outside of the area I'm trying to mine in. So why don't I turn right here? What is this? Karmit. Hey, cool. So that is a new thing that I haven't found before. And I don't think it's super useful for anything, but let's find out. I know that there's a quest for it, at least. So that is basically all I know about the Karmit here. But, ta-da! Okay, so let's go ahead and go into the quest book, go back to the geologist, and there's Discover Karmit. Let's see. It's much like gold in that it's relatively non-durable, but highly enchantable. In fact, it's better than gold in every way. Could you bring me up a sample? You can find it between heights 10 and 50. Okay, well, here you go. You have your sample, and I have a new metal. Also, as you guys can see, I did all of these nether ore quests, each of which requires me to actually turn in that ore, so I've got one less of each of these ores than I would have otherwise. Except for this sanguinite one, which I can't remember where exactly it is. Let's see, but yeah, I can't remember what heights that's at, but it's not really relevant, is it? Because we're here for manganese anyways, which I've just found a little bit more of that, and lagged as this gravel fell for some reason, which I don't know why the lag happened, but yeah, no big deal. I'm gonna come back here a little bit and turn, because I don't like trying to mine through. Wow, come on, too gravelly. It's just too gravelly here. Why don't I go this way instead? Okay, so this has been a pretty good mining trip, I hope. Although I also hope like that you haven't been bored to death by it. So if anyone out there has been literally bored to death, I do sincerely apologize, and I will send your family a check. No, that's just a joke. If you were bored to death, then I'm not going to send your family anything. Sorry. I don't have any money. I'm a YouTuber. What do you think this is? Like, you think I have 1 million subs or something? No, I do. Sorry about that. That's probably a terrible joke, but maybe you guys will get it. I know that some of my audience out there are also YouTubers. So, wow, that's not what I wanted to do at all. I know that some of my audience out there are YouTubers, so if you're a YouTuber and you're like a starving YouTuber and you're not making any money doing anything, then, maybe you'll get the joke. Is this... Oh, hey, this is a bone piece. I kind of want this bone piece. Let's get rid of this dirt, grab this bone fossil, and just turn it in real quick on this quest, which is back in the Xenobiologist. So, unless I've already done that one. Okay, there's 3 more there that I could find. Maybe this is like salt or something. I don't want that. So hopefully maybe I'll find those sometime in the future. Like this. Is that one? I think that's one of the ones I need still. Cool. So ammonite fossil. It is. Okay. Rib fossil and bone fossil are the other ones that I need still. So let me just peek around real quick before I leave and see if any of those popped out of the wall while I was mining. Because that would be a pretty cool turn of events, don't you think? Oh, I love these boots that let me run up the, like a 1-block incline. Helps so much. Super duper useful. There's a aura node over here. I kind of really want to go look at it. Ouch. Taint poison. I kind of want to go check what this aura node is. I really like aura nodes. I mean, they're cool in my book. I'm down with the nodes. So let's check this one out. It's Ordo and Terra. And actually, coincidentally, I need some Terra. I'm pretty low. I've got 9 left in my wand. So why don't I just grab some of this? And I don't think I have enough spare room in my wand to even... Oops, I drained all the Terra. Whoopsie daisies. Okay, well, that happens sometimes. Whoops, my bad. Come on, Terra. Regenerate now, please. Hey, no, you stay back. That's a bad tainted sheep. Okay. Oh, lordy. Okay, well, that was a good time. The Terra is not coming back. Did I permanently? Aw, darn it. I messed it up. I messed up the aura node, guys. I messed up the aura node. Okay, well, that's all right. We're just gonna go back over here, and hey, it's cows! Free leather, give me your leather, please, cows. Okay, yay, hey, 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 hey. Kill things for stuff all day, that's me. Wow, I still feel, it's crazy how much I feel like Geordie LaForge in this. I'm sorry if you don't get the reference. If you don't get the reference, here's a picture. Yes, I did indeed just put a picture of Geordie LaForge on the screen. Hashtag no copyright infringement. Hashtag please don't sue me, Star Wars. Hashtag, why am I saying hashtag out loud like this, like a crazy person? Like, because I am legit crazy. Is that the reason? No, it's not. What am I even talking about? What am I doing? What's my goal right now? I want to get this Ferrous ore out of my inventory so I can pick up this beef, and then we can just go straight back over to Biodome Alpha. And now, I should have everything that I need. So, why don't I take this... let's see, I've got 25 manganese. That's nice. Okay, good. I like that. So, this manganese, I need, it alloys in even amounts with iron. Okay, so, let's see, put this Karmit back. So, I need 25 iron, which is not that hard. Boom, 25 iron. And we will just, do I have iron in here already? I do have iron in here already, but that's okay. I'm just going to make it all new. So let's put iron in there. Let's put the manganese in there also. Okay. And, is there anything else? Do I want to do anything with this Karmit? Is it useful? Let's go take a look at the... Oh, that's terrible. It's got a mining level of alien, so that's not bad, but the durability is just crap, and the attack is useless, and it probably doesn't alloy with anything. It doesn't alloy with anything. So that stuff is basically useless in my opinion. In my professional Blightfalling opinion. So, I mean, maybe you guys will disagree. If you know of a good use for Karmit, I think there actually might be a quest for it in the... Now that I've... Let's go find out. Let's go find out. So if I go back to the black market guy here... Okay, now that I've unlocked Karmit, he'll take Karmit for a couple of different things. So that is pretty cool. But yeah, I'm gonna drop off my ores and things, empty out my inventory, and we'll be right back. Okay, guys, so I'm back after doing a little bit of inventory clearing. I'm gonna put this back in the world. We found manganese, we found bitumen. We can proceed with the plan as we need to. So, the first thing I want to do is take this bitumen. I want to ignore one slot here, and I want to make some raw rubber. Okay. Oh, the discovery of rubber... bad at words. The discovery of rubber and plastic has unlocked more info in your materials books. Okay, very interesting. So, basically, what that's gonna mean for me is I can take this raw rubber, and cook it into rubber bars. I could take the rubber bars and make them into raw plastic. I can take the raw plastic and make it into plastic sheets if I find the right recipe somewhere, which is like 4 of them, I think. Yeah, and it makes 4 plastic sheets. So I've got 7 of these. I can make a total of 4 plastic sheets, and I think... Oh, Lord, please tell me that's enough for what I need. The screw gun, right? Crew... Yeah, sure, whatever. Screw gun. Oh, wait, that's not right. The screw gun is just this. It's the other thing? Was it the other thing? Why did I need bitumen? I needed plastic sheets for something, and I can't recall now what it was. So let's go find out, why don't we? I feel like it was a quest item of some sort. So, yeah, let's, raw plastic, plastic sheets. Okay, so let's take a look. Oh, man, these are like all machines and things, right? I bet there's someone out there who remembers. And right now they're like yelling at their computer screen, "You're such an idiot, Dr. Darok. Don't you even remember why you wanted the bitumen? Come on, what's wrong with you? Figure it out already." And I'm just sitting here like, scroll through the things. Oh, was it this? Was it really that? For that quest? No, I thought I decided not to do that quest though. Oh, the straw is a cool thing to have, so maybe I'll want that sometime. Plastic boots. I think with plastic boots, I think they have a special effect, like you can walk through the Mine Factory Reloaded sludge or something, although I'm really not 100% sure. So, oh, you know, I only have 5 raw rubber, don't I? But that does mean that if I went in here and like checked like the armor book or something, I do have information on the plastic armor. So maybe it'll tell me what I want to know, and I don't have to speculate. But if you happen to know what happens to that 100 ingots of steel, yes, I have entered the steel age. I have entered the steel age. I have entered the steel age. Let's make some steel blocks. Yeah. Okay, sorry about that. I always apologize after my terrible singing. I don't know, by now it's just a habit. I do terrible singing. I don't care if anyone likes it or hates it, and then I apologize for it. So if you don't like that, I am sorry. Please don't leave the video. Okay, so I now have enough steel, right, that I should be able to... Oh, the discovery of steel has blah, 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 blah. Who cares? So, the screw gun. Orange stained clay, block of redstone, button, iron ingot. Okay, so I'm going to need 1 iron ingot. I'm going to need a button. I'm going to need a block of redstone. Okay, so let's come in here. Block of redstone. I'm going to need some stone so that I can make a button. And, or can I maybe make a button out of any stone? Why don't I just grab like, oh hey, that's regular hardened clay. Why don't I make a chalk button? How's that? Can I make a chalk button? Oh, come on. I didn't want literally a chalk button. I wanted a, crap. Okay, whatever. I guess what I'm gonna do then is cook some cobblestone into stone over here in this furnace, just like this, with the power of magic and friendship. And we will, in the meantime, take... See, I don't have orange dye, but I should, if I go over to Biodome What's-A-Face, Delta, I think. If I go over to Biodome Delta, I'm pretty sure that I can get some orange stained clay somewhere nearby. Am I crazy? Am I wrong? I must be wrong. Okay, well, let's go ahead and dig this block from underneath of me. Ta-da. And maybe put it back in the world, like over here. Yeah. Okay. Put the hardened clay right there, and hopefully next time. Hello, villagers. Hello, villager man. Da da. Ho do 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 do. Okay, villagers. I made a villager noise. I made a villager noise. I made a villager noise. Oh yay. Hey, 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 hey. What? Did I get caught in the water? I did. What a dummy. What a dummy I am. Get caught in the water. Get caught in the water. Hello, evil sheep. I see you. Don't even try it. You're gonna die before you can get to me. Okay, I don't see any orange stained clay, unless that's orange stained clay way the heck up there. And if it is, whatever. I'm not that keen on it anyways. Orange is just yellow plus red anyways, so I should be able to make some orange stained clay without a problem, right? Is that enough? I need a little bit more, maybe. Let's get some more stained clay. Get some more hardened clay. Oh, get some more hardened clay. And then I will come back around the other direction. As you guys might remember, if you watched my live stream, I totally failed to use this arcane runic matrix thingamajig over here, and basically totally screwed all my chances up, and like wasted like mithril, what's it called? A mithril gear. I wasted some Invar gears. I wasted a couple blocks of redstone, and it was just a bad time in general. So yeah, it happens sometimes though, right? Okay, so finally, after all this time, okay, here we go. We're going to take this flower and this flower. We're going to turn those into... Hi, tiny potato. You having a good day? Yay, the tiny potato's having a good day. Woo! So, yeah, we're going to make some orange dye. And we're going to take the orange dye, put it in the middle, and put the hardened clay all the way around, and make some orange stained clay, which I'm not sure why I needed to do it that way, but whatever. Put this here, put this here, put this here. Ta-da. Come over here, grab this, make a button. Make a button, make a button, make a button, put it in the thingamajig. Here we go. Made a screw gun. Oh, yeah. Okay, and then I already actually made this accidentally on the, like, live stream or whatever, thinking that I would be able to use it like a total dummy. Is it in random stuff? Yes. Okay, so I'm going to need 4 of this red carpet, and the rest needs to be steel. So let me look up the crowbar next. 3 steel ingots. Okay. So we're gonna take 1, 2, 3 steel ingots, and then we're gonna take come on, where is it? Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4 of these, and we have a crowbar. Now we are just one thing away from having exactly what we want, and that one thing is probably the easiest thing to get out of all the things, because it's super simple. So why don't I just, I want this bucket. Let's put this bucket in my thingamajig. There we go. I'm terrible at space management, guys. I'm sorry. I know you've probably noticed by now that I'm absolutely horrible at space management, but, you know, hey, whatever. I'm sure you accept me the way I am. And I do improve. I try to improve on things that may be flaws as I play. So hopefully you guys do like the storage system I have, because it's kind of organized, at least. So I'm going to need 2 sticks like this. I'm going to need 1 diamond out of here. And I'm also going to need some stone. So why don't I put this steel somewhere safe? Over here-ish, like this. And then we're going to come in here, grab out a compressed cobblestone thingamajig, make all this cobblestone uncompressed, and then we're going to take it and just do this, because whatever, stone tool rods, yay! And then we're going to come back over here. I'm going to click on this. Okay, we're going to go 2 sticks, 1 diamond, 3 stone tool rods, there's a diamond saw, and that is all the items for the quest. So, as you can see, I've just finished the quest. Except, let's go turn it in so that I can actually show you with, like, things in reality. Ta-da! So here goes nothing. Where is it? The paranormalist. There we go. Breaking and entering. So, manual submit. Yes! Ta-da! So that was a whole lot of work to make that happen. But now, scans complete. Okay, I managed to run those scans. I'm not as good as Dr. Bryson or Sergeant Rushton, so I don't know how to get specific coordinates from the machine, but I've got general areas. See the quests below to discover where to find the rest of the new flowers. So, this thaumatomorphic essence stuff, he wants me to make some, and send it to him. No, make some, and then just detect it with the quest book to figure it out. But that's okay. So what about the rest of these? Oh, hey, these ones are already completed. Isn't that cool? Even though they're like in a chest nearby. So I'm gonna take the rewards for all these quests for free real quick. Free rewards, free rewards. King of the Flowers? What's this? Oh, yeah, Lexica Botania, huh? Uh-huh. I figured that out already. Another Path to Purity. Wants me to make a Botanist Ethereal Bloom, which I'm sure I will someday. But, yeah, so, oh my gosh, this quest noise. So what is the other... There's a flower I wanted to make that would really help me with some things. But really, it's just not time right now. I went way over on this episode. This is a super long episode. If I'm like judging my clock correctly, I mean I spent more than an hour recording it. Although there was a section in there where I was mining, and so that's gone. But yeah, anyways, if you stuck it out to the end of this video, here's what you can do to help me and make sure that my channel grows even faster in the future. First, you want to like this video. Hit that little thumbs up right under the video, right? And then you want to take this video, you want to share it on Facebook, you want to share it on Twitter, you want to share it everywhere you can, and get your friends to watch it, and people that are in online communities that you know that like trust you. If you're like an authority in the community, or you post a lot, you share a lot of things that people like or whatever, then you want to post my stuff in those communities, because, and here's the real thing that you need to remember: the more my videos get shared and shown and watched, the more likely I am to keep making videos and or to be able to make them faster. Now, right now I'm doing about 1 episode of Blightfall every day, and that's really the only thing I can keep, like, I can only keep up with Blightfall right now. But if you guys will do that simple thing and help me to grow my channel even larger than it already is, then soon, very soon, I should be able to make even more videos for you guys. And if you really like my videos, if you like watching my videos, that should be something that you want. So make sure you share this video and like the video, and if you haven't already typed something in the comments box, go ahead and like go right down there and type something in the comments section so that I can like reply to it later and be like, hey, someone left a comment and they really loved this video. Because here's the thing, this Blightfall series has been super successful compared to everything else that I've ever done. Like my charts are just going crazy recently, and I can really see a future where I do YouTube as a living if I keep doing this and you guys keep helping me the way that you've been helping, because I don't take all the credit. Trust me, I don't even take half the credit. If it wasn't for you guys watching this video, like, I wouldn't be making it, right? So if you get more people watching this video, right, then I can make more videos. You understand how that works? If you do, then make sure you share the video. If you don't, then you can rewind and listen to that whole thing again, like I'm Kapora Gaybora the Owl from The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And I hope you got the reference, because this is the very end of the video, and out of the 10 of you that are still watching, I'm hoping at least one of you got the reference. Okay, well, thank you so much. Next time on Let's Play Blightfall, we're gonna go and find some cool Botania flowers so that I can get started with Botania, and I hope you guys have a great day.